don't know. But welcome everybody to Paulad against Harryboysam in the Ragnarök Deciders. Paulad in the red, Harryboysam in the gray, picking a villager. No! Nice hop into the house there by the French player. And he is gonna lose this one though. Doesn't make it back into the house at the right time. And on the other hand side, Hussar gets cleared. So Harryboysam starting the set with an advantage. Getting early market and selling wood of all things. On lowland Khmer. You can sell wood on normal Khmer War sometimes, but I consider on lowland Khmer War selling wood a big mistake. But let's see what we can do. He's opening over 5 stables and quick siege workshops, so I think he might run out of wood here. A lot of siege is good on this map, and you run out of wood quite fast. So people like Solara have even been arguing for selling food on this. 5 stables on the other side as well, and a market as well. Paulad actually doing what I talked about, selling food. So that's gonna be interesting. We have a Khmer War where one player sold food and one player sold wood. Not sure with the Halberdier edition, and 5 stables if you sell wood either, though. I mean, my philosophy would be don't use the market. I don't think market is good in this matchup. And yeah, siege-wise we do have scorpions from both sides. We had a little bit of a cavalier rush, didn't accomplish anything. Only villager kill was from the scout, and the elephants here might be able to snipe some scorpions, which is quite nice. Scorpions being in the mid game the most important unit after the start. Maybe ballista elephants after that, depending on how you play it. Force likes this map for DM. I do too, that's why we included it. I think it's a better version of both Acropolis and Golden Pit, combining the two. The predictions were already up, Bricks. I think you missed them. And bets will be there for the free falls that we were gonna do after this set. Paulad pretty housed, but Harry will maybe make the mistake of pushing up the hill here. Pacing castles on both sides already. I like the idea of controlling the sides over here. Gold spots. Harry has a really nice gold spot in the corner. Same for Paulad over here though. Rather easy to secure ones. And gold spots in the north looking a little bit worse. Paulad has this one closer to his base, but in the middle it's always hard to get them. And we do have, what do we call this generation, chat? Like, we had the vase, we had the fish, we had the peanut. What is this here? Hourglass? Hell with much gold for ballista. That's true. If he goes ballista elephant, the wood cell makes more sense. I don't see him queuing any ballista elephants though. He's queuing traps first, which I don't mind. But yeah, he has good resource for ballista elephants, not queuing them at all though. Paulad, who is out of gold already, making a bit too many battle elephants, especially with selling the food for my taste. Making so many food units and then queuing ballista elephants seems odd. Harry should queue them. I think it's a kind of combined mistake from both. And Paulad trying to take the fights on the hill, which I like, but Harry using sad fact that he's the one under the hill, not losing too much, getting away from the hill all the time to expand to the southern part of the hourglass here. And on the northern part of the hourglass, Paulad is expanding, but with only a TC that is under Harry's castle that already went up, where he is making ballista elephants, but I think that's just for contingency. Maybe Harry doesn't know how good ballista elephants are now, or at least they're not too good in Khmer War, because I'm actually not too sure about them in Khmer War still. Scorpions and Oranges are pretty good against them in Khmer War. Big engagement now coming up here. Paulad might take this somewhat on the hill, but under a castle has... Oh no, that's Harryboysam's siege ram. Looks like the blade of a battle axe with 2 shots. Let's watch the fight first, and then I'm gonna think about the map. Yeah, Paulad disengaging. Paulad needs trebuchets, and then he can push this castle away pretty much. These ballista elephants not yet harassing this gold mine. Paulad looking to secure the one that I talked about earlier. And siege ram heavy play here. Very wood heavy army for selling wood, but he's still not run out of wood. Should start probably with the wood before food eco is what he's doing here. Eco development, very even for both. Pop cap for Paulad, quicker than for Harry, but that is mainly due to 50 halberdiers being mixed in, while no halberdiers at all for Harryboysam, playing this bit more traditional Khmer War style. Which I think is better. I think it's too many halberdiers. Keller scouting his next opponent. One of these will go against Mr. Keller in the round of 16, and pretty sure, because we see an even game one over here, I would say. Paulad now pushing back the castles. Maybe a bit of a too optimistic castle directly under the hill of Paulad here. Harry wanting to get that gold pile, but I think that was too forward. In the north, Halberdiers fighting there, cannot really kill the castle. And Paulad with the better scorpion numbers after this. 23 to 6 scorpions now. The elephants diving here, but against the hill, not advisable. Yeah, all of Harry's elephants going down. This is looking good for the French player to take his revenge for the opening match over here. I tried to restart my PC even, but... Capture Edge is a little bit laggy today. Can I reduce anything in the options, maybe? Maybe graphics. Enhanced graphics are off limit to 60 FPS. This is complicated. It's like 10 FPS. Well, the stream is fine. The stream is no, it's not dropping anything. You think 10? Is it the stream though? Or is it cartridge? And you probably can't tell. Yeah, no clue what I can do. I mean, cartridge for me too is a little bit choppy. And it's not usually like that. Well, I tried restarting the PC. I don't know if I could turn cartridge down somewhat. But I tried it with the earlier set and I couldn't find a solution. As Paulad is pushing back all the southern side of Harryboysam. And still has all his army together. Really nice army control, keeping that up. Harry getting a new army out. He took quite some of the market. But yeah, he's starting to run out of wood with 18 on wood and a slightly superior, slightly inferior army. But he still has 29 scorpions, so still a good scorpion mass. Paulad being annoyed by the woodlands here or just misclicking them. Oh, now getting amazing shots on the scorpions. Was it like better in the last set? As Harry's army is moving north, and there will be probably the decisive battle. One win over battle for Paulad, reflecting in a better KD for him. And now the elephants are lining up beautifully for the scorpions. Harry, what are you doing? Scorpions retreating instead of shooting though. Now the elephants for Paulad meat shielding in front. Scorpion lines on both sides. The Rams getting in close though. Rams might change the fight towards Harryboysam's favor, taking down a lot of scorpions. And yeah, it looks like Harry's actually winning this fight. Start of the fight didn't look too good. Now the Rams are gone, but the scorpion numbers now similar actually. So a little bit of the... I have to tell you if you have 10 FPS. I don't know how much 10 frames in a second is. Like, you're supposed to count that? It's a little bit choppy, as I said. Eco way better for Paulad. 50 farms. Yeah, Harry Boy running into the wood problem, right? He's even buying wood now. He sold wood and now he's buying wood. That's what I said at the start. Yeah, having to buy food and wood, not optimal on your eco development side. And now Paulad is pushing even the hill. Not true if he has enough elephants for that. Harry could do that. Now it's speeding up. Capture Edge starts behaving weirdly, but I don't think it's the stream. You could try watching something else in between the games and then find out. Trebuchet is there. Okay, does survive. Now adding Cavalier. Keller says he would like Hussar. I agree, Cavalier. Bit on the less cheaper end of things than Hussar. With 50 farms, you can go into the Hussar direction for Paulad indeed. Also, Harry is still controlling gold over the north and the south. So I don't really know why Paulad is trying to push up the hill here. I think your targets should be the gold spots. Or the two spots where Harryboysam is getting his gold from. I mean, if he knows that Harryboysam's only floating gold, then I guess trying to go for the food and Gurguriko is the right approach. But I don't think you can really know that. And normally the lowland games are won by taking the gold control in the middle. Air 12, thanks for the raid back. We raided Air 12 earlier. And welcome back, Air 12 and his viewers. It was more when I raided you, but thanks for the raid. And congrats again for reaching round of 16 to Air 12, who played earlier in a set against Boomstick. Paulad made it up the hill. But I don't know how much progress he will make. Harry still has gold, but nothing else. Paulad has other stuff, but no gold. Still no Hussar being added that Keller wanted to see, but Paulad gaining control here now. That gold's already gone. So the bottom side probably not as important anymore. Paulad securing that gold for himself and that gold for himself. And yeah, now is thinking about the gold in the north, killing all the villagers there with Elephantos. And these villagers got hurt so bad that the ambulance is driving in front of my house. Trying to get to France as quickly as possible to rescue Paulad from the vile British. 2 monks on the way. Harryboysam has collected all 4 relics from the side actually. Only the middle relic not controlled. So yeah, there's a winning condition for Harryboysam if he can hold on until all the gold in the middle is depleted. That Paulad will get. Harryboysam still has access here. Castles are still standing. Has a villager on that. And if anyone knows how I can change the capture edge options, if that can help somewhat, let me know. I think it's getting better over time. Like for me, it's getting like a little bit less laggy over time, but it's now looking smoother, I would say. A really nice pick-off here from Paulad, killing all the scorpions with the elephants. Harry down to 26 army. The ram push is over here. The battle elephant raids over here. We don't really see many ballista elephants on the field, actually. I think I'm kind of the only one who played it with ballista elephants this round, and I'm very surprised by that. With all the conversation we had about ballista elephants before, we did not see too many of them. And crazy free farming by Harryboysam. Faust wanting to call the GG. It's still 4 relics for Harry. So unless he has 4 relics, he won't give up, I think. Where's his monastery? Monasteries are here up north, so quite safe. Is Paulad getting the last one? Last one is not being gotten, but rightful middle control. Risky castle here under the hill though. And still raiding the top gold, but Harry still has 700 gold. With these 700 gold, he needs to kind of get to a gold pile though. And he's up to 60 farmers as well. Some hussars and it's over. Yeah, but Paulad is not thinking about that. Eco is not protected at all through in the farm eco. There are no castles. Overall, Harryboysam only having 4 castles left. 2 of them are at the north, 2 of them that Paulad should really kill. Harry has 2k stone though, so he could build 3 castles in his economy. And then might be able to come back, but he's running out of gold. He has completely run out of army. I don't see him really pushing out here anytime soon. And with Paulad still having gold access, he should be able to make an army that Harry cannot stop anymore. I'm not sure about wasting your last gold units as elephants into this position to kill a few scorpions is worth it for Harry. I think that is a problem. Paulad stream cheater confirmed. He was early in the stream here. No, but he remembered to switch to Hussar streaming them, and one by one they're all dying to the TC here though. So, well, if you use Hussar like this, they're not that effective. Need to group them up, but Harryboysam calls the GG. Has run out of gold, and with the addition of Hussar, Harry is saying, nope, can't beat this. So that was probably right, even though the Hussar didn't do anything. All died in this position. But he was like, shit, he remembers to make Hussars. Harry also tried to go for Hussar. He had 82 farmers. Seems like the chat has a lot of delay, though. So that might indicate a problem with the stream. Harry should have played on, says AR12. 82 farms? You could always force opponent to make towers. Good point, AR12. Yeah, always worked on you. Boomstick played way longer than was reasonable. Build a castle in the back of AR12 space and made AR12 do a tower. And Paulad, the underdog after the last set, going up 1-0 in a strong Khmer game over here. Now let me try to find out if it's the stream. Let's watch some random YouTube video together. Let's watch the Deathmatch World Cup 5 trailer. And see if that also has problems with FPS. If not, then it's Capture Itch. What? Devil May Cry? Oh, let's do it with O-Pitch. Okay, how much FPS does this have? So for me that was gorgeous FPS wise. If it wasn't for you, then it's the stream. If it was for you, then it's Capture Itch. It's fine on stream to myself too, but we have quite a little bit of delay. Well, it's what we got though. What we also got is a new game, and they try to play RM, which is not allowed. But how was Capture Itch? I had the feeling it's getting better at the end of last game. And can someone Did someone close the predictions or not? Probably is. And it's Marketplace, Harry's home map, Magyars, Tatars once again, and Paulad picked the Tatars. By the way, Kellers, are you if you want to hop into Cocast? I would be open to. And soundtrack guesses can still be made. And let's just hope Captrage got into the groove. And yeah, let's see if Harry can come back. Oh, I need to change the score. Paulad leading 1-0. Last time it was a 3-0 to Harry. So maybe Cummings' prediction was quite good, actually. He predicted 3-2 to Paulad. And Paulad making good on his prediction that he's gonna win so far. And let's go to Marketplace Mega Tata. Stop the unguessed soundtrack. And welcome to game 2. Marketplace Harryboysam against Paulad. Harryboysam not playing gray anymore. Didn't work out with the sneaky gray colors, so now he's reverting back to the normal blue. And we do have a 4 stable, 7 ranges start, so no barracks. And a market, but Paulad being quicker to the market. With Harry going for market view, Harry still selling for a little bit worse prices over here. But that's a win for Paulad in my books here. And I don't know why Magyars need the market really. Maybe he just tried to take it away from Paulad, but didn't do it. But yeah, with a no Rex build order, you do need it. And I'm wondering a bit about against what's potentially going to be a camel start if no barracks is too viable for Harryboysam. By the way, I started watching the cast of yesterday's Shameful Games back, and Sunny called me the doubt of DM. That was very kind. I like to be the doubt of DM, but I'm also the tattoo of DMs when it comes to decider matches, apparently. Or the Keller. That's already Keller, so maybe that role is taken. The one who always loses decider matches by tradition is Keller, so yeah, maybe he's the tattoo of DM. And I get to be doubt. That's cooler still. Also, like, Keller obviously can't be doubt. He's too young for that. Yeah, some control over here. Not too much rushing going on. Foss saying Magyars are better. Asher is saying oof. Which means capture rate is bad. Which means Tatars are better. I don't know what it means. Which means just Asher having a headache from partying too hard yesterday. And I don't know, but there is a castle denial. Harry trying to secure the right side. I am too young as well. Yeah, but not by as much. Harry being on the more aggressive side, but could throw away a very gold heavy army here in the back of Paulad, who's already started trading. Harry's also already started trading. Not full line trade for both yet, but Harry is working on it with Marketplace, having the feature of having neutral markets in each corners. The tattoo of deer with deciders, that's oof, I think it makes sense. And yeah, with all that army being in the back here, allowing Paulad for a pretty decisive push over here. Stopping that castle, it's a nice hill to push from. And yeah, military numbers in this place are looking quite similar actually. Plus it's camels, so the earlier fights are better for the Tatars. The camels are also going in deep over here, even on that hill. But Paulad not too confident that he can hold that hill and going back a little bit. Well, Harry is losing indeed his army over here. Not a great trade. I think that was too aggressive. Trying to forward that into your opponent. More archery ranges being added by Harryboysam, trying to secure the trade line to the left over here. But there's a strong army by Paulad, who has 150 to 110 army. If he just brings this army over here, which is a big bunch of it, and has more army here over here as well. If that army joins the fight here, will be really nice position for Paulad. Harry already trying to raid with some Mega Hussar. Not that much trade there to raid already. And walling up that side, something that Frost was doing on this map a lot. It's Harry doing on this map a lot. So the Sunos living up to their reputation as wallers. Even in a tournament with low walls. Now, Keshik's an option here. I think they're a good option here. Once it's mainly Cav-Archers and the Paladins have died, Keshiks are great against the Mega Hussar. They also, with their additional Pierce armor, are good against the CA. So, yes, I would expect some Keshiks being added in the near future by Paulad, who doesn't really have any castles for it. I don't know why he's building them back here. I think taking over this hill, or as long as the castle's not back this hill at least, for a sustained push on this side would be good. Throwing away the Cav-Archers, certainly not good under Harry's castle. Harry lucky that he got this castle up, and now taking good fights, better engagements for him. Also denying the trade with quite significant Mega Hussar army over here. Still favor Paulad's position a little bit more, but Eco is pulling away for Harryboysam now. And just patrolling this Hussar, blocking this market. Paulad can still trade with... his markets are over there. He can't trade right now. He's not trading, as Harryboysam has full map trade. So with his push being stopped, Harryboysam is looking better in game 2. Mega Hussar now in front as a meat shield, and trade is back. Halberdiers clearing up that, now trying to add some more farms, or some farms for the get-go. Only 2 on food for Paulad over here. And Harry is significantly pushing, still has food, both still have food in the bank, so with that very CA heavy so far. Hussar now being added. I would really like to see Keshiks rather, especially with 60 on gold, but maybe prioritizing trade numbers over here. But desperately needed, Paulad desperately needs a meat shield for his Cav-Archers. Mega Hussar from Harry doing a great job at standing in between the CA lines. Megas have more attack, Tatars have more armor, so it doesn't really change much, but Megas have more range, so in the end Megas have the better CA. But Mega Hussar with not costing gold being a great meat shield isn't too bad as well. But Tatars with Keshiks could have the better meat shield if they have enough gold. And Tatar Halberdiers also worse than Mega Halberdiers. But the Halberdiers probably not too useful. I would expect Keshik lines and Mega Hussar lines in front of CA as the main armies in this one. Walls also coming up for Paulad. And a Ram looking to change that fact from Harryboysam. But the right side being walled up by both players, so all the talk about Marketplace being a map where you push both sides, not here. These two have kind of agreed. We're gonna play on one map, Cavarcher v Cavarcher Moss. And I don't know if that's the right option for Paulad. He looked better on the raids as well, though. And he is looking better on the fights after initial fight that looked to be in favor of Paulad. We now have a 350 to 320 Eco Kitty in favor of Harry, taking fights on hills where having more meat shield in front of his army. Where are the Hussars? Okay, they are streaming in. Why not Kashix though? There is so much gold for him, and he has only 3 castles, maybe part of the reason. But now all the Cavarchers are going down, and I think we're gonna see a 1-1 in this set here. Harry looking very strong in the pushing position. Marketplace can still take a while, but he's not too far away from the corner. After the start looked shaky for Harry. Paulad almost taking over this, should have made some castles forward there and been quicker with the meat shieldery. Now has lost most of his CMR, 70 CA to 30. Harryboysam pulling significantly ahead on his home map. Frantic repairs on that castle being the last thing that stands in between Harryboysam and the trade. And it is looking like it might be a fallen one. And maybe Paulad is gonna call the GG when that happens. In the south, little bit of skirmishes, not too much happening. Big story is here. Seedram being added, also another advantage of the task to get Seedram as opposed to Magias, but then Magia has to kill that quite easily, and that is what's happening here. So Kashix, I think, are the better meat shield than Seedram in this specific matchup. And yeah, with the constant Mega Hussar even shield, Harry probably needs a little bit more farms for that. He could make it, he's making the fights go in his favor now, even the castle on that hill. And I don't really see what Paulad can still do. He's running out of pretty low on resources as well. And his CI constantly fighting against Mega Hussar, being shot at by the Cavarchers. That is what is making Harry win these fights. Now no meat shield here and the Siege Ram coming in, so for once better meat shield situation for Paulad, but that is after all his CA have pretty much gone down. ManTC being killed as well, as it always gets targeted first in the build order by the trebuchets here. Trebuchets very prone to kill centers of towns, and don't like to kill outskirts that much. Yeah, in the end, in the south, Paulad is trying to ram push, but Harry is cleaning it up with Mega Hussars. And I just noticed that I said about Suno's walling when Paulad was making a wall, but it wasn't wrong, because Harry also made a wall. GG called by Paulad. It looked a bit shaky at the start, but Harryboysam with superior unit control winning game number 2. Also quite nice eco distribution there to keep up the Mega Hussar spam with the Cavarchers behind. Really, really well played by Harryboysam. I think the sending in the end was a little bit of an issue then. I can see in the future. Yes. And you can see in the present, because yes, we're gonna have a Zatu the Yuko cast, which will make Brix happy. Heyo.
Hello.
Brix, are you happy now? How are you doing? So what up again? I don't know if I should talk about your weekend on stream.
I am. I honestly, I was the one drinking the most. Everyone pussied out. But yeah, I'm fine.
You were you were the one drinking the most. Oh,
Yes.
what did you say? I said wondering the most. I think okay, it was so amazing that you were wondering all the time on the weekend.
I was wondering a lot, yeah. No, but I don't know. I drank a lot. No, not a lot. I drank a decent amount, let's say. But everybody else drank nothing.
Nothing. What? Do you want to
Almost
tell the
nothing.
stream what occasion it was on the weekend so they can judge it? Because I know, but they don't, right?
Yeah, I can. I was in the Netherlands for a stag party, basically, over the weekend.
Oh, with men in English, it's a stag party. I didn't even know that. Or is that
Yeah, I
both?
don't know. Maybe it's
Is
like
that both then, Just? I don't know.
Sorry?
Never mind. Yeah, but that's weird that nobody drinks something there. What? Isn't that like the whole point of it usually?
Well, usually yes, but we were at the beach and having, you know, a lot of sun and a lot of eating going on, so not that much time to drink. And then everybody was very tired in the evening because the sun, you know. But we
But
played a lot of spike ball. Do you know spike ball?
you could have drank on the beach. I mean, that sounds great. Beach and playing spike ball. I don't know what spike ball is, but playing ball games on the beach sounds amazing as well.
Yes.
Probably better even.
We played that for the first time and it was great. A lot of fun. But yeah, we didn't drink on the beach. I don't know. Maybe we should have.
And then everybody went back to the house from the beach, went to sleep, and you drank alone on the porch. Or how do I have to imagine that?
We were
By the
like
way, I'm gonna
seven,
send you the
seven,
code you're looking for.
yeah, 7 guys. And let's say 2 or 3 stayed up a bit later and drank. But yeah,
Looks like we got
that was fine.
Atacama as our map here. They haven't started yet though. Yeah, Trace criticizing that I don't know what spikeball is. Maybe I don't know the English term. I remember, I'm thinking of something.
It's also called round net, I think. You know that. It's like
That doesn't help me. Can
it's
you
like
say it in
volleyball,
German?
but not, you don't have to play a ball over a net, but rather have to hit a net that's well,
Oh yeah,
let's
that.
say
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
I've played that. That's fantastic.
it's flat on the ground basically, almost, and then it basically the ball just jumps up again like on a trampoline.
Yeah, and there's a video. I'm showing a video about it on stream. And yes, I've played it before. And, like also at weddings. I think the last time I played it was at a wedding. And yes, it's fantastic.
At a wedding. But do you have some? Do you? I mean, in a suit?
It was on the next day mainly.
Okay.
So on the day after the wedding party. I think. I mean, I think it's mainly known for people who are in like your kinds of fields, like Mintfächer. At least that's the people where I knew. That's like the people who were doing physics who I knew who had the spikeball sets.
Could be. Could
And
be. Maybe.
in
Maybe
social
yes. I'm
sciences,
not sure.
like or philosophy, what I'm doing, I've never met anybody who knows it or at least plays it.
What about bouldering? Because that seems to be
Yeah,
a sport
that's.
that's also very well known
I
among
know that
students.
from living with informatic IT students. They went
Yeah.
bouldering all the time. And
Yes.
also in like my fields, I've never met anybody who did that.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like really two things which just like the natural sciences people do and the social sciences people don't.
It's like a typical Trendsportart then.
But it's also like I don't think the people in my fields play that much sports. I feel like some of like I don't know what Trendsportarten for social scientists would be. They do like a lot of people are doing like fighting sports.
Okay.
But let's go to esports, shall we? We have a
Esports.
game.
Yeah, okay, that's okay.
Franks against Persians is what Paulad picked. On Atacama, your thoughts?
I think once the Persians survive the rush, that'll be quite ahead. Although in Atacama you have a very unprotected eco in the back because there's no wood lines that you can wall or protect your eco with. So, not sure.
Harry picked the Persians and is doing the risky play only towards elephants. Probably no stables. 5 barracks. I would tend on Atacama to play the start normal. Also, they have some stables, but not
But Atacama
sure.
is usually quite far, so I think picking Persian is the correct option.
Market play for Paulad. Both players have been going heavy on the market side of things throughout the whole set. Harry not doing it this time. I guess you could say wood, but you're definitely not going to sell food if you're going into elephants. And the rush so far hasn't yielded any results, even though I think that villager will go down. I want to say might, but then it had already died. But Harry's surviving that quite well so far.
Can't see in the future anymore. It didn't last long.
It has to be a vision, right? You don't get visions all the time. If you have visions all the time, that would be very stressful, I think.
Yeah, probably. Or very relaxing. One of the two.
Or very relaxing. Yeah. But I think if it would be too relaxing for doing well in the society we're living in.
So, okay, so bigger army for nobody actually. Pretty even army, but only halberdiers from Harryboysam. But those will still do very well against the Paladin. Expansion
Hand
from
cannoneers.
Paulad on the right-hand side. Hand cannoneers, okay. I mean, sure. Pretty good against the pikes, but not so useful against the elephants and the siege.
Frank hand cannoneers are weird.
Push.
I mean, there's no castles up yet, so I guess they can't be throwing X-Men, but normally they have throwing X-Men for fulfilling the role of the hand cannoneer.
Yeah,
oh
I mean,
yeah,
especially
starting with Rams.
against cavalry, I would say that you need. I mean, I would think that throwing X-Men would just die against the scorpions, but there are no scorpions. He's just going for rams. He's just going for one big ram and elephant push. Maybe he's gonna add the scorpions later, but he's losing a lot of map control right now.
Paulad really exploring the French archery range here. Do you see what I see? Frank heavy cav.
Oh yeah, now he DQ'd
No
them.
armor, no Parthian, no Thumbring.
Yeah, he DQ'd them now. Just for the meme.
Okay, I think he wants to Q hand cannoneers, yeah.
Good to snipe the villager. I think Paulad needs more halberdiers. Halberdiers clear everything right now. The rams, the elephants.
I mean, I guess with the educators, yeah, they don't have too bad DPS. At least they're doing 17 damage. It's not that much against the war elephant, but they have a DPS unit behind. But do Franks not get heavy scorpion? I actually don't know if they get heavy scorpion or not.
I think they do, but I don't think they're necessarily a good option here.
Yeah, well, not with so many rams. But against elephants usually, scorpions do quite fine, and against the halberdiers. And against the rams, you could make X-Men then, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, X-Men are fine against elephants and rams.
Against elephants? I guess they get bonus damage to all melee units, right?
I think they get bonus damage, yeah. I mean, they're quite decent against elephants.
More expansion for Paulad. The question is, how can he stop this push with Franks being a bit quicker than Persians still? Well, not that much, right? No treadmill crane for both, but the castle and Rex starts obviously slower. And Harry's on the way back here.
Yeah, what's your in-game time right now?
9:55.
Okay, same for me. So that was a very poor fight from the Paladin, from Paulad. So as I just wanted to say that Harryboysam can't really push here because it's so narrow and the hand cannons and the ranged units are just doing so much damage. But now that the Paladin and the Halberdiers are just dead because of 2 bad fights, he just has a massive army to push. And there's no way to stop this at this point for Paulad. So now he really has to raid in the back to stop Harryboysam from getting any eco up, because right now he's very vulnerable at his base. And then try to hold this push at the same time.
Yeah, I think Halberdier's squad would have been better because the hand cannoneers also died to the scorpions. And that's also the reason why in God War it's not hand cannoneers but scorpions. But yeah, Harry's taking control of the center, has taken down the castle on the right side. So wood access for Franks, maybe not the biggest problem or the soonest problem. And more paladins. What are they doing? Probably Paulad trying to raid. How's the farm development looking for Harry? 23. Okay.
Going for monks now. It's a good choice. The hand cannons actually do quite a lot of damage over time, but still getting overrun by the elephants. He really has to save up these hand cannons and try to survive somehow. Main goal's getting, well, his front goal's getting pushed, so he has to draw his villagers away.
Castle did focus the scorpions for a bit, but now hard to focus fire them with all the elephants standing on them. And Castle goes down, so Harry's quite far in Paulad's base. Still 92% Castle getting killed there.
Yeah, I mean he just lost 20 hand cannons to 5 elephants. That's rough. He's raiding though in the back.
Yes, yeah, getting value from it too as well. 20 villager kills now and a lot of idle time, but Harry garrisoning quite quickly, I would say. But yeah, I don't think he has the numbers to stop this anymore. It's 50 versus 60 army and Persian army versus Frank army.
Yeah.
Elephants, not too many elephants anymore, but they are doing the damage. Both really low on villager count. And
yeah, I mean the raids did do a lot. Already still some paladins in the base, killing villager.
Yeah, but it's a lot of exposed farmers now on the left side for Paulad. I mean, not the quickest units, the farmers can run away. Maybe some paladins now from the Persian player would finish it. Kevachov. I think he wanted to cure hand cannoneers and cured them instead.
Yeah, I mean paladin can work, or even just more elephants. At this point,
it's pretty over.
It's just
10
over.
army. Ten monks and Harry's pushes that? Well, Paulad tried, but a little bit late. But like, not everybody likes to macro monks as much as you do, Killer, or is good at it.
I mean, I liked.
I don't know. 10. I don't think 10 monks would be enough.
I like Paulad's expansions to both the left and the right hand side, but what I don't like is that he didn't do anything with those. He has gold on the right hand side, sure, but on the left hand side he didn't even produce villagers, or at least not on that gold. So he has one villager mining at that gold and doing nothing over there. He could have built some like 2 stables on both sides. Yeah. And raided, and also build like 2 TCs and build up a farm eco there, because the Persian player will never find out. He will just go, I mean most players at least, through the center and try to push you. So you have your eco basically on the sides and then don't have to worry too much about your base being pushed back. You still have those sides well populated.
Paulad's still trying with the 100 pop. But yeah, the number of Halberdiers will also go down to the Elephantos. Harry's not going the quick route, not even making military anymore. Just trying to get more villagers out. He could make paladins, so I think he has the resource for them. And raid now.
Yeah, Paulad also no stone left to make new castles, so yeah. Just a slow push now here with the traps. And the elephants attacking the buildings.
One trap will fall. Oh, both traps are falling. I still doubt it's buying enough time, but worth it for 3 pellets.
Yeah, he just has eco on everywhere basically. There's no military buildings, nothing. But yeah, I mean, if he pushes very slowly now, sure, can see him coming back.
Hey, Harryboysam has added 2 paladins, so I think it's over. Harry said in the paladins, I think that should be the finishing blow. Can kill the only wood eco left there. Plus the farms with that. I mean, the elephants are on the farms anyways. But the scorpions will all die. I don't think Paulad can come back, but he's making the game a little bit longer. Terry has 50 farms. Is traveling down the castles on the left side now, so can take that gold that Paulad never really took. Those hand cannons are weird, man. Yes, you defended them. I wanted to see scorpions.
I still think that scorpions are better, and I also think that throwing axes.
Now
are
you
better.
think that?
But
yeah, you were arguing throwing axe. Okay. What would you do,
yeah.
Keller? Or everybody in chat? Also, Zayu, can you check if you have noise suppression on Discord? Because sometimes I hear myself through you.
Really, I can check here.
Also, I haven't done a last cast, but I forgot to mention it.
It's on, yes.
Okay. Well, it's only if I'm loud, I think. Hussar raids now? Paulad's over 100 pop. But the eco is so unprotected. Like, he can't do anything against raids. Does he have stone axes somewhere? No. Harry's castling the 2 golds there and the stone. And Paulad's looking to deny the castle. Then he will do so even. Halberdier, Scorpion, Bombard Cannon, Smokes. Says Killer. Kalkoko Stonewalls might be good, but are not allowed in this tournament. Only 2 quick villages. And so the only option to protect your eco is castles. And Frank castles might be cheaper. Yeah, Paulad knows that. He's trying to get on the stone. And he's holding quite well for that the game should be quite over. I mean, it still is quite over.
There's still Hussar that just buy to the halberdiers.
Oh, and Harry's like, okay, I need another push. I'm gonna make another push. There's the next push from elephants and scorpions. Worked before. But it's not that many. Even though his eco is looking quite good, I think he could produce a little bit more. Trying to get the castle up, but no, the characters are not a misclick. Like, he's still making CA.
Maybe they can snipe the heavy scorpion. Copper.
Sure. Castle goes up. 2 characters die simultaneously to, I think, 1 to the heavy, 1 to the castle. And that means no stone for Paulad, that means no eco protection, and a new bunch of traps is in there. Not more elephants streaming in. I guess they're coming, but not being produced. 20 elephantos with 18 army. Somewhat hard to stop. No monks and comeback? No monks, no comeback. GG. Harryboysam wins. Maybe. Paulad could pick an Aztec mirror now and go 100 monks. Don't think that would be a good play, but Keller wanted monks. Very nice kitty for the Persians. Expected with the elephant play. And Harry probably getting the Sith that he wanted. With Frost also did prepare a matchup where he wanted his opponent to pick the non-Persians and make a big Elfen push. Somewhat assuming the Sunos strategize together.
Wait a second. This was Paulad's pick, no?
I
mean, Sif.
Yeah, right. You're right. Yeah, that was Paulad's pick. Yeah. That's what you have you in for.
I was surprised that he offered those and didn't do anything spectacular with Franks. I think the map is decent to pick Franks because you can kind of try to secure the middle because there's so narrow paths through the trees, and then try to go for the sides, which he did for a bit, but not enough in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's his home map, I didn't remember that it was his home map, but yeah, then he should have had, I think, a more elaborate strategy with Franks. Or like played the sides more, as you said. Mega Random! This is Paulette's pick again now, because he's the player behind after 3 games.
I love Mega Random.
Oh, I thought you said I have enough of Mega Random. That can't be.
No, it's never enough of Mega Random.
Fair.
It can be really unfair, but if it's a cool map, then it's always fun to play because it's not the same kind of maps again.
I'll be right back 1 second.
Sure.
Looks like we got Teutons in there. Don't know the second Civ yet.
It's gonna be Teutons. Why do you think Mega Random is so dumb? I think it's too much variance in the map.
It isn't even that much variance, though. Like, we saw Slavs. I think we saw Slavs Teutons twice being picked in the elimination matches, and we both times got the same map.
I think there's still plenty of variance and there's different types of maps. So you could, like, if you do like a study and look at how many different map generations there are, then maybe you have a chance of 70-30 with one Civ. So this is something that increases variance if you compare it to a map where the map generation basically has almost no effect on the strength of the Civ.
I want hyper random in the DM tournament sometime. But we have a Teuton 1 mega random. That's enough randomness for now.
I was right that the second Civ is Teutons. Oh my god.
I was thinking about saying something to like co-casting with you, not making fun of me as other co-casters would. But now you're doing the opposite. Makes me feel better. Like, I think I feel worse if you're just silently correcting me. Looks like there's a pause.
I mean,
Yeah, not really, because the player started with a keep. Are they gonna accuse himself of making a keep now when they see they have a keep?
No, it's paused before they saw it, like the up one. Oh, it's fine.
No, they're talking about who got admin win. Both.
What?
Who got admin win? Both tower. 11-11. Sorry, 14. Man, you can't do that. 11-11.
Okay, they're obviously trolling.
Harry really only paused because of the generation. Admin lost for both, says Keller. Okay, who advances then? Let me see.
Well, naturally, it would be the player who got third in his group by the closest margin, which would be you. So congratulations to taking the last spot.
Ah, that's actually a good argument. I thought from the same group. I wanted to give it to Zama, but actually what you said makes more sense. Okay, admin to both. I agree with Keller. We've got 2 admin votes. Yeah, I technically, does it involve myself? Can I vote or not? So many questions. But they wanted admin loss for both, right? No. Okay, let's comment on the map. It's kind of like Dunes we had in Deathmatch World Cup 3 with a huge hill in the middle. But on Dunes, you couldn't build castles on the hill, which made the map better, I would think. Harryboysam walling in his castle over there. No will losses on either side. How many gold is there? It feels like there's extra gold on Paulad's side. Oh no, there's extra gold on the left for Harry's side.
Would you say that Paulad is closer to the middle?
Looks like it, right? Let me zoom out. TC should be closer. Well, to that where Harry's building the castle is closer, but if you go north from Harry, that's also the hill, right?
Not sure. Maybe it's actually quite fair. But no, I think that the slope on the right hand side favors Harryboysam in terms of map generation, because the left hand side slope is just so far away from both.
Yeah. Yeah, so Harry's kind of closer.
Spaces. Yeah.
But Harry's getting the middle in the middle, so not always slow.
Yeah, that's great. And anyway, I mean, if he builds their castles on the right hand side, which he is now, then this is great. I mean, at least one in the kind of right hand side mid.
Now Harry is a little bit housed though, so military count in favor of Paulad. Still the castle is up, and it's a Teuton castle, so covers a lot of range. Harry with some paladin raids there, getting 2 villagers, stopping the second TC over here. And Paulad, like the intermediate hill, castled. But yeah, I mean, it's hard for him to jump on the left side of the hill now. But I don't like that he's building 2 castles under the hill on the right side. Kind of has no other option for the golds. I think Harry's golds are also, he can take at least some of them close, far away from the middle.
There's a lot of gold on this map, man. Well, okay.
I guess it's fine.
Kind of big fight going on right now. Paulad taking the better trades there. A lot of paladin dying for Harryboysam, and at the same time killing traps from him.
Is he? He lost the traps though. I mean, the important thing for Harry is to keep the hill, and he still has good army on the hill.
I'm like 20 seconds in front of you. Okay, ahead. I mean, I'm gonna pause for a second, I think. What's the time?
Oh, I can go left.
Okay. I'm at 7:50 now.
Now 2 traps again, and Harry's not really fighting for that castle right now. Could send the Halberdiers in there, so paladins for Paulad. And Paulad backing off. Nice micro. Killing the castle. But we lose one of those castles on the right probably, because he's under the hill trying to trap from there. Should really jump on with a castle on the hillside there now. Where he's controlling it. Was kind of his issue in game 2 that it didn't castle his forward position. I really hope he makes a castle on the hill now. Yeah, it just got the hill on the left, exactly. How's this fight going?
Well, Paulad had a very nice snipe on the onager, but Harryboysam will just return the favor and kill all the traps. I mean, the onagers.
Kill all the onagers here with the paladins. Probably gonna lose them in the process. First one to ETK is Paulad, who also has the best unit of the game on the field.
Yeah, and all in all, better fight for Paulad, since he killed all the paladin in the end.
Yeah. And 70 to 30 army now. Harry's still the position on the hill. Paulad making 2 more castles under the hill to the left, where he could easily make them on the hill. Ah! But killing 2 traps. Keeping his under the hill castle alive on the right side.
Yep.
At least for now, it's eventually going to lose the castle war. And that trap will also It's running kind of crazy here. Poor Harry deleting his castle on the hill over to the left side, assuming Paulad would have castles there, which he doesn't.
Both are really low on resources right now.
I doubt why Harry's still adding paladins though. I would rather prefer to see some ETK.
I mean, he has a decent army and those SO, but again, paladins coming in, trying to snipe some. And he has lost so many SO in this game already.
Did they raid a lot? Harry raided a little bit. Paulad didn't raid at all. And yeah, Harry doesn't have too many villages. Quite slow eco development, but it's kind of hard to develop eco on this map. Very
Those
cluttered.
beautiful farms in the top. I mean, by beautiful, I mean not that beautiful. But I mean, you can't build on the dune, I guess. So
yeah,
really
and
not
like the
easy.
download territory is hard to control, especially with Harry's castles being on the hill for the start of the game, and with it being so cluttered. So why not? Why not farm like this? Hey, Factor! Haven't seen you in a entire while. Bada boom rooting for Harry. Who needs it in this game, I would say, because I would consider Paulad ahead, massively ahead in population. If he would just castle the hill, Paulad could take this to game 5.
We did fight though. Let's see. Onagers. Very
Good
nice
Onager
shots from Harryboysam.
numbers.
Yeah, killing all the Onagers for Paulad, but losing all his Onagers at the same time. So kinda even fight again. Which is good
Paulad
for
will
Paulad,
come
who has a
out
better
with
eco.
army. 25 farms to 16. And Harry losing castle after castle on the hill, but it's still not it. Please just get the hill, Paulad. Yeah, Keller is feeling alike. And thanks for the follow, Vinegar. Also should thank Z Dinos for the follow a few hours ago when I wasn't live.
I mean, there's plenty of stone on the map as well. So Paulad has 0 on stone. He has 50 stone in the bank and 0 villagers on stone. Whereas he just could send some from his TCs on the right hand side, or even his main stone in the middle, or even the 3 tiled stones on the left where he built his castle. So this castle is doing absolutely nothing on the left hand side. I mean, now it's protecting a bit the farms, but not really.
Harry trying to place another castle on there, which won't go up. And no Solara, nobody built a keep. They both started with a keep on Mega Random.
Now the villager rush from Harryboysam trying to build a... Oh my god.
Did he lose that?
Yes.
He still has 700 stone, but that wasn't the lead.
I think he lost that.
It is Mega Random. Hi, Vinegar. What's up?
Yeah, now Paula stream sniping again, going onto stone on the right hand side.
Well, he's like watching back the stream, the VOD or something. If he would be stream sniping, he would have placed 5 castles on the hill already.
True, true.
He must be
Maybe
watching the
just
stream from
started.
half an hour ago or something. 20 minutes ago. Brew is indeed also playing in the tournament and had a very successful run through his group.
Yes. Yeah.
He played against my co-caster in the winner match. So that's where the cold yes he had is coming from. Sayu being the co-caster and second in said group.
I should have won game 3.
You should have, yes.
And possibly game 1.
Paulad is on the hill now with 3 stables. That is getting more stone. And I'm hopeful the next castle might be on the hill. He's controlling the hill without the castles anyways. So it's looking really, really nice that we're going to see a game 5 here. Really nice set. Not easy against the ostrich. Indeed. Yeah, raids are all over. Paladins are in the back. Harry actually made some beautiful farms now, but they can't be harvested with all these paladins around. Yeah, like, even though it didn't castle the hill, very, very solid play from Paulad on his home map.
Yeah. On his home map, the Dune map.
on this Mega Random generation.
Oh
and
no, look at the tabs
Paulad
on the
wins the
right-hand
game
side.
without a single castle on the main hill.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk to him about that. That is not pretty. But it's very, very well played, this game. And very surprising decider set here. Like, Harry looked really, really good in the opening match against Paulad, winning 3-0. And now Paulad brought it to a game 5. Really impressive. And that with Hindri handicapping himself with not making casts on his right. Harry going full Halberdiers pretty far as well. Yeah, I don't know why Harry never made very little Teutonic Knights. Well, I guess Harry had a push here over on the right side. Didn't end up to matter too much. Sorry, Zayu, I've been talking a lot. Your opinion?
No. It's all good. He's very strong today. You're correct. And really good games. I'm enjoying those. Always enjoying matches from two similar skilled players.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we expected at the start, right? They are seed 16 and seed 17. So this was supposed to be the fiercest battle for the top 16 spots. And didn't look like that 2 weeks ago. Completely does look like it now. And here's the code for game 5. What do you think is Harry gonna pick?
Oof.
Oh, that's the brackets. That's a map draft. Both won their respective home maps.
But I've seen the game.
Atacama was lost for Paulad. You've seen the game? Ah, come on. Are they already in?
Maybe it's just the automatic pick because you're so used to playing Huns. But maybe not.
No, they must have had click tunes before, so I think it's a Hun warder.
I guess so.
What is behind Paulad's base? Farms on the hill was that. Clear capsule. Sorry, didn't see it in time. Did I copy the thing wrong? Can't see it.
No. For me, it's working.
I also didn't do the scoreboard. You're on the spec delay, or are they in lobby, or have they started?
They are in the lobby.
Ah, okay. Well, I can still just do this. It should work. And it's looking to be Hardward Runestones. Most classic possible. Besides Frank's War on Runestones, I guess. Who would you favor in that?
I played a lot of rank wars on Runestones when I was 12 or so.
And yeah, Cummings' prediction was 3-2 to Paulad, and I thought that was unrealistic at the time, but proven to be very, very realistic by now. I don't know how good Harry's Hanwha is, but he picked it, so I would probably favor him. I'm still hearing myself through you a bit.
It's really weird. Not sure how to fix that.
But it's not loud. We're gonna live with it. And the prediction is up as well. If you want to bet some channel points on who will win the decider game. Very, very excited for the final game here, and amazing set from both so far, especially from Paulad coming from the elimination stage here. What is special was I can only do francs. You mean 2 francs? And I think Harry's gonna go market. That's my prediction.
Well, both players have been playing with the market on and off this series.
Yeah,
So
we could see both
it's-
trying to go market.
You mean like a really early market?
Mm-hmm.
Like first villager market?
No, not first. Fourth villager market.
Fourth
I would
villager?
say Harry goes for fourth villager market.
I'm gonna say that's not going to happen.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that's going to be like fifth or sixth or seventh villager earliest.
Okay, that isn't too far off, but
It is
let's
quite
see.
far off. I think
Go
that's quite
into
a
game
difference.
5.
Quite a difference.
Harry's build order looks a bit weird, stretched to both sides. But there's no marketplace yet.
Why do you think it's weird? I think it's pretty standard to build to the sides and not to the front. Okay, there's the market.
There's the market.
Harry.
That's the 5th villager. Okay. But it's a 1 will off.
Villager going down for Paulad as well. And maybe a second one because they are running really badly. Yes, second villager going down for Paulad.
4-6-6 for
5
Harry.
to 4 now.
4-5-5. But I don't think he's placed all his buildings yet. Being really, really annoyed by the scout here. As you pointed out, the scout is also still alive. Now it dies. So 2-1 villager kills. Only one different. But the market from Harry is up. There he is selling. I think Harry did go early market here. Like, I would think you'd still call a 5th villager market an early market.
Yeah.
Quite early on the Rex for completing his stables.
Let's see about the Paladin control now. Very nice from Harryboysam again, killing 2 villagers there. So it's 7-5 now. Paulad running around with his 1 Paladin in the base, not doing anything.
Yeah.
So
and Harry's gonna get more here probably. Ooh, no, goes away. He was hitting the villagers. A bit of over micro, but he's still gonna not get them. Actually,
he's gonna
6
get
to
1.
9. But I think his production building, yeah, he's almost finished all his production buildings. Paulad's struggling more with that. Hasn't placed that many as well. Going for quick siege workshops. 6 to 10. Let's see if these 4 paladins for Harry can do anything. For Paulad can do anything. But the build order is already kind of completed over here. With the classic 6. A lot of barracks for market build order. Maybe. Classic 6-6-4.
I mean, from the numbers, this should be very clean push now from Harryboysam. He got a lot of villagers, and usually what happens is that focusing on your rushing paladin is way more important than focusing on your defending your villagers or trying to garrison them somehow. So usually the player who goes aggressive comes out ahead, and that's what we're seeing here.
And Harry going very aggressive now with 3 forward siege workshops. 2 villagers committed to building them to get the rams up right in the face of Paulad.
Yeah, you should have built like 1 or 2 more stables. 4 stables, I mean, with market.
Yeah, little
see
no
it in the
market
paladin
build order
numbers
with a
right now.
market. That's a bit confusing.
But now he's retreating even, although he has more numbers. Taking the hill.
Not on the front, right? I think in the main fight. Yeah, in the main fight, more HP for Paulad.
Yes. But he's doing well to attack the Cavaja with his paladin, so now Paulad's retreating, sending his halberdiers after them. And now it's a good fight for Paulad once again.
Yeah, yes, the
because he's
Halberdiers
now-
in on the paladins on the left side,
Yeah.
his paladins in on the Cavachas for the right side. Maybe this is not as over as it looked like the rush, because the fights are way better for Paulad. 102.75 KD, game 5 on a nice edge. Maybe even on the world's edge. Oh.
I mean, look at the queue from Harryboysam. He has 40 paladin in the queue.
Yeah, but like, if he's wasting his first army before the market can really come into play, and
Yeah.
Paulad's army is keeping alive.
That's why I didn't push against Brute. Because I thought I had to garrison my army first, not just run in.
Yeah, it was a wrong call in that game though, but oh god, this is looking good for Paulad, and I start feeling so bad for Harry, remembering how bad I felt yesterday. But let's see, he's still in this. He has 32 villagers to 17. Better eco development.
Yeah, he has a better eco development, and he will have some paladins up in like 1 minute, so he has to wait a bit until he gets his army mass up. And once he has that
4
paladin,
stables with
he can
market
just
is
go
weird.
for it. Because the paladin from Paulad are down now, so he only
Yeah,
has...
but he also lost all his siege workshops, right? He doesn't have any siege ramps to protect from the CA, while Paulad built his siege workshops at home. And he has a siege up. All the siege workshops for Harry got down, and he won't have gold to add more. Paulad now also raiding the farming eco. Paulad's playing this so good. Like, they lost the rush badly, but he's doing everything right after that.
Yep.
And Ice here in time to cheer on his clanmate in game 5 and might see Tai taking down Zuno. Harry rushing up castles in the back still. New siege workshops also going down. Oh god. I mean, not that, like, I'm happy for Paulad, obviously, but after winning the opening match 3-0, losing the second one 3-2 must feel bad for Paulad. And I'm feeling that because not as clear, but something similar happened to me. I don't think he can stop this.
Well, I mean, ramps are down now, and now the paladins will be effective against the
Paladins,
Cav Archer, potentially. Not like
but
this,
not
though.
in these numbers, not in these numbers.
And 1 or 2 ramps will not kill these castles. He has to make more. But Harryboysam...
I think it's he can make
really
more. He has 30
underfinished.
on gold, and he didn't mark it, so he still has food and wood. Cav just trying to be annoying at the right. Won't work because the castles go up in time. But full map control for Paulad, he isn't really using it. Trying to finish it with this push. If Paulad had trebuchets, I think the game is over. But he's just going for ramps. He could add a few trebuchets to sit here and trip down the base. So, a bit similar to your game against Brew in the sense that he's refusing to make traps in time.
Oh, yeah, I didn't make castles in time.
Well, castles Paulad has. He has 5 castles. Also
Yeah, he
protecting
has
is
2
equal to
castles
that.
also. He had also 2 castles early up next to his bait. It's where I didn't have any up. And that's... Oh, wow. Early GG.
It's...
Kind of.
I think he saw the next ramp train. Insane game from Paulad, yeah. Really well played set from Paulad. But... Oh, poor Harry. I don't know if it's an early GG. Like, it's a big advantage here. It looked like he could have laid a little bit more time, but with that amount of ramps coming, that would be an effective fight and clean up probably what's left of his army. It's 120 to 40 army. Whew. I did not expect this from this set. Like, the opening match was so clean from Harry. Clean 3-0. And Harry probably didn't prepare as much as he should have. And Paulad coming in a completely different person to... Or like a... He looked way better in the decider, right? I think I GG'd quite early yesterday. So. I was, like, Keller, I was arguing for that this game is over. Zayu said it was an early GG. Okay?
I mean, early GG in the sense that he didn't take the last fight. Like, he resigned before taking last fight. He didn't even lose a castle at his front. He lost his villagers on left hand gold, yes, and he also has paladins in the back, yes, and he has no army, yes, I understand that. I mean, so I don't think it's like a position where you can't GG, but he could have at least tried to take the last fight. I mean, there can always be mistakes from players who like throw their army in siege on just or something like this, which is not in this matchup, but at least try for one last fight. Why
yeah,
not?
but to come to the main story of the game, it is 400 kills to 260 kind of in favor of Paulad. Taking really efficient fights and Harry not going for enough gold unit military buildings with his market. Especially when you go early market, right? You would expect more stables and more ranges than 4-6.
Yeah.
I think that
more
was
like
essential.
5-7 or 6-7 or 5-8, something like this.
Yeah. But also Paulad playing this exactly correct with his RV control. And took a beautiful fight where the Harryboysam went against the Paladins. Paladins surrounded the Cav Archers, and that was the moment of glory for Paulad here.